You guys already know who it is. Sovereign Citizen. Yeah, I'm a lawyer. At least I practice the law. I'm not an attorney. There is a difference, just so you guys know. And I want a little friendly reminder to please subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps me out and it benefits the viewers. And I must say, water is the essence of life. You guys need it. It's beneficial, it helps the body, and it keeps you healthy. I haven't been drinking soda now for about 3 years. It has been a great step into being a healthy, productive, more efficient person in society. With all that sugar weighing you down, slowing you down, I work out, I'm fit, I feel great. And seasons, they come and go. But there is one thing for sure. I will never change. And today I'm going to be discussing a lot of things that are beneficial to you, that a lot of people may not know about. And I really, really need to get this information out there because it benefits me a lot. And I also want to give you guys a reminder that this is not legal advice or tax advice. I'm not an attorney, although I do practice law. This video is made for your own judgment, to make your own judgments on any process or procedures out there in the corporate world. Okay? What I'm going to discuss today is the birth certificate. We all know what that is. But do we actually know what it's used for? The meaning behind it? I don't think so. When you're born, your parents apply for a certification for citizenship, which basically amounts to a part of debt with the United States, which is a corporation. Your full-time job is receiving money for exchange because you're exchanging your labor for monetary gain, or for private property, or for services or equal value to anything that you may purchase. Private property, just so you guys understand that, is not taxable. And you guys, the people, the human beings, are private property. But the corporations don't see you like that. They see you as an asset, an entity. In other words, a corporate entity, and they benefit off you. What's interesting is when you look up the law definition of the word income, it's considered capital gain from investments. Only corporations can obtain this. If a judge ever asked you, do you earn any income? You were supposed to say no. Because you're not a corporation. You're a human living being. You're a person. And only corporations can do business with corporations. Yeah, I had to write this stuff down. It's really hard to remember all this, honestly. The application that was made, there's an application they make. The application is for the live birth certificate. It's issued from the applicant, and the birth certificate is basically a certificate saying that there was an application originally being processed, or has been processed. The U.S. keeps the original copy, and they give you the copy. They keep the original, and they give you the copy, excuse me. This certificate was also known as a foreign cities trust, a trust account. The problem is, when you are born, you're announcing that you will work for this corporation. But the company, unfortunately, back in 1933, couldn't pay back any of the loans that they promised. And the U.S. went bankrupt in 1933. I mean, we all know, right? You know history. You should know that the bank stopped accepting currency for gold. Doesn't happen anymore. It's labor for currency, labor for cash money. You're exchanging your labor for monetary gain. That's how this new system works. You are basically the company's slave, essentially. That's what you want to call it. I call it that, slaves. You're basically being used as an asset because you make so much money in your life, and they are allowed to use this information to gain loans for your future taxes or future income, claiming that you're going to make X amount of dollars throughout your lifetime. And that's how they obtain loans on your name, your birth certificate. You're an asset. You're a trust account. You're someone that is in debt all your life because they take money out under your name, under your birth certificate, trust account, and they pay it back through you when you make money and give back taxes. This is also known as the International Monetary Fund. The bankers gave the company a credit on your application for an amount that company owed the bankers, and at the time it is said that your birth certificate was worth $1 to $3 million. This is around the time when all of this started happening, okay? I mean, there's no telling how much it's worth now. A lot more than $1 to $3 million. This is the money of account transaction credit. Banking, lending, okay? The applicant is really the instrument. The birth certificate is proof that the application was submitted, and they use it as a negotiable instrument when they do deals. So, to say the least, it's a trust account. And let's say that your account is worth $1 million. You can gain access to that account by simply filing a UCC-1 application, okay? Your birth certificate has unlimited credit. You are basically a slave to the company. What does a bank do when you purchase a car loan? They keep that title, don't they? They keep the original title until you pay off that debt. And then you can reclaim that original copy, that title to that vehicle. In essence, this is the same exact formula they are using with the birth certificate, with you. They're borrowing money on your trust account, saying that you're the guaranteed income on paying back these loans that they're generating and borrowing from. But the problem is, you never get that title, do you? You never get that access to your trust account. Even though they're making millions of dollars off you, borrowing millions of dollars in your trust account. But they never get that title to you. You never have access to that trust account. Why is that? Makes no sense. But I can tell you one thing, you can. You absolutely can. You can gain access to your trust account. You need to file a lien against the title using an affidavit of obligation. This is done every day. Banks file liens all the time. They file with the Department of Commerce, Secretary of State, to prove and establish all property and value of whatever it is at stake, that they own it. Do you want your title back? tell me. And I will discuss everything in my next video on how to properly file for these things and gain your trust account, access to it, and eliminate all of your debt and be able to take out this $1 to $3 million, or it could be worth more. It just depends on you. All right, guys, later.